Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. I do an audio edition exclusively because this is the best way to enhance your imagination. That is the number one tool you need to be able to manifest successfully. The other thing is, as well as being strictly audio, and all you're going to see on the screen is what you have right here now. No movement of any kind. It's designed that way to relax your mind, remove the distractions as much as possible, that is the visual stuff, and get you into some sort of a light hypnotic state, giving you a chance to open up your subconscious and feel what's going on, because it is what is deep inside of you that helps you manifest. But we live in a life that is so distracted with so much, I'm not going to swear, but let's call it baloney, that we lose our way. And sometimes we're so lost we don't even know we're lost. So this is to refocus. The reading is a different tack, a different kind of tarot reading. This is not for the weak. This is for people who need inspiration on a daily basis. And so we're doing the tarot readings from your manifesting point of view. Follow me on this one. We got two rows, as you see on your screen. The middle cards on both rows are, they're probably most significant in terms of direction of the reading. And the first one, up front, center, is the Oracle card, Clean It Up. 21, 2 and 1, 3. Okay. So there's some sort of threes are always kind of joining, working together. Now, it could be with other people. Very often, especially because we're talking about manifesting, it's working with yourself in some way. Because we're made up of three parts: body, mind, and spirit. So when I see a three, I'm thinking already, how are we going to kind of reorganize ourselves? And that's really what this whole thing is about. Clean It Up is reorganizing internally. For the folks in the Northern Hemisphere, let's call it a spring cleaning. Okay? You're just kind of rearranging, reorganizing, getting rid of some of the stuff that you don't use, you don't need, you don't want, and refocusing. Clean it up. Clean it up. It's an inside job. Okay, let's begin. First row all the way to the left. The first card is Five of Cups. Five of Cups in a usual tarot reading is sorrow. It's loss. It's living in the past. But with this Five of Cups in a manifested reading, you recognize all of that. Cups are things that we're attached to. Okay, we may use the word love, but there is some sort of an emotional attachment. And you see this guy on the shore of a river, looking at the three cups that have spilled. There are two full cups behind him. There's a bridge behind him. There's a castle in front of him. He can pick up the two cups, hit the bridge, get over to the castle, and have what he wants. But he's not doing that. And that's the same thing going on in some part of your life. And who can blame you? With the last 3 years, we have been so obfuscated. In other words, we've had the truth hidden from us and just rearranged so that we don't know what is true and what's not true. But if you get off of mass media and you start to dig into the internet, to some really good shows like Redacted or Jimmy Dore or one of my favorites, Russell Brand, you begin to look behind the curtain and you see that all this mumbo jumbo that's going on in the world is just meant to confuse you, distract you. Ooh, pay attention to this balloon. Ooh, pay attention to this oil thing here. Ooh, pay attention to this war over here. Ooh, 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 ooh. And you're not really paying attention to what they're doing. And they're doing it. So the spring cleaning says, I'm going to rearrange myself. I'm going to organize. I'm going to reprioritize. I'm going to clean it up. so that I can, as this guy in the Five of Cups, I can turn around and see the 2 cups that are full, see the bridge that'll get me over to the castle, which is where I want to be. But when you got distractions like he does with those 3 cups, you don't see it. It's right there. It's right there. Doesn't see it. What'll help is the Ace of Swords. What that's doing is probably going to give you an inspiration. We're coming up to eclipse season. We have Mercury retrograde, I think in May. So this is a time really ideally for that spring cleaning of you as a human being, mind, body, spirit, just kind of pulling all the parts and pieces together, throwing out the stuff you don't need, keeping the stuff that you do, and the stuff that you do, reorganizing it. You're going to get some inspiration in the upcoming lunar situation with the eclipses and the Mercury retrograde. You're going to get something that's going to allow you to turn around and see those 2 cups behind you so you can go to the bridge, go to the castle, clean it up. Queen of Pentacles is going to help you too, because the Queen always backs up the King. The King makes the pronouncements, the big words, but it's the Queen who gets the stuff done. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's all about value, your value. The Queen is resourceful, she's down to earth, she's organized, she's stable. That's what you're looking for, stability. But you got to rearrange it. You got to rearrange things, and you got to toss some things out. But you can do it because you're headed towards having a much better, stronger, clearer picture of what is important to you. But again, that's why you're getting all this stuff thrown at you to distract you so that you don't have time to think. You're just plain overwhelmed. You got to clean it up. And it's very simple. Follow your intuition. Whatever inspiration hits you in the next, maybe 30 days or so. Take that inspiration and feel it, intuit it, just like the chariot. The charioteer is not controlling the 2 sphinx, dogs, things, whatever are in front of him. He's doing it with his intentions, with his mind, with his intuition. Your intuition has been talking quietly. Now maybe it's screaming at you. You gotta get it together. You gotta clean it up. Because you can't leave it the way it is. The place is destroyed. Mind, body, spirit, not in cooperation. You must learn to love yourself. We go up to the 2nd row and we got just that Page of Cups. Page of Cups, or pages of all kinds, change the storyline. Wherever the tarot reading's going, boom, you have a twist in the plot, and there you go. It's loving yourself. It's a small deal. It's not going to be a big deal. Page of Cups is not a big offering. It's a small offering, but it's a significant offering. It's the start of self-love, self-evaluation. And to refer to that again, here we have the Queen of Pentacles, 2nd tarot deck in this reading. The 2nd Queen of Pentacles, the gal who gets it done, knows her self-worth. Really, really important. You will see over the next 30, maybe 60 days, things really kind of speeding up in your life, especially as you become aware that you need spring cleaning, that you have a plan for spring cleaning. You're going to notice the need to really kind of step on it a little bit and really take care of business. But what it's going to do is provide you with inner satisfaction. You know how, let's say, for example, at home, maybe you got a closet or something that you've been meaning to get to. And you just put it off. And then one day you go, okay, that's enough. I'm going to go in there. And you spend the day, more than what you want. You didn't, maybe an hour at most, but you spent the whole day. You got the whole thing looking great. Tossed out a lot of stuff, saved a lot of stuff, reorganized a lot of stuff. It looks fabulous. You feel great. Well, that's what the Eight of Wands is all about. Once you begin this self-love situation, once you begin to see yourself clearly and then begin the spring cleaning, you're going to love yourself even more. You're going to value yourself even more. 3 of Pentacles. You're going to see that, yeah, you know, I really can do it. I just have to kind of take it at my own pace, but I can do it. That realization is the final card, vice versa card, Ace of Swords. This will give you a very, very clear idea in terms of your worth, your self-value. And you're going to do that by cleaning up so that you get rid of the distractions in your life. Because most of what is in your life right now is meant to distract you. It's that laser beam thing that they have. You know, you get a cat, you got a laser beam, and you shine it on the floor, on the carpet or whatever, and the cat can't help itself. It's got to chase it. Well, that's what we've been like with the system. Ooh, buy this car. Ooh, buy this. Ooh, buy that. Buy. First of all, it keeps you poor. Secondly, it keeps you confused. Thirdly, it keeps you out of the spiritual mode. You're into the material mode. And when things are more important than people, you got trouble with a capital T. And that's what we have in the world today. We value things. We value money. People are now just numbers. They're consumers. They've been that for a long time, but we're just becoming aware of that. We've been used. That's part of your spring cleaning. Revalue yourself. It will be an inspiration. This is your time to clean it up. Get to it. You're going to be happy with the results. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with a manifested tarot reading. Kind of a different slant to a very, very important part of your life. Hope you're here with me. But if not, between now and the next time we have a chance to manifest together, peace and blessings. And you know what? Live an inspired life.